fight for you.
You don't care about us. You don't know us.
I know you talked to your mom, just like I talked to my dad. Remember? What's she saying right now?
That we are so close.
I'm not gonna let Pete down, Harry.
He'll understand. This is his dream too.
Ow.
Sorry, Harry. Heard enough about this nightmare. I'm waking you up.
Okay, now throw stuff at me.
I'll do whatever it takes to get you away from that thing. Need to get up to it.
Get out of our way, Miles.
No, you don't.
Peter doesn't need you anymore. He has us now.
Can you not grow wings, please?
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back. You took him away from us.
Took him away. What the hell are you talking about?
In the forest. We remember what you did.
Harry, man, that's the symbiote talking, not you.
You were jealous. That's why you pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete.
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better. I just prefer you without the psycho alien on. Thought I clipped his wings. Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you. You can't see now. We're not so different, man. Let's end this.
Damn.
Gave you a chance.
Allie?
Stop growing wings. This man's looking like Spawn. Beat his ass, Peter.
Give me back my friend! We are your friend.
Pete, what's happening?
Just hang on, buddy!
Please, no. Leave him alone.
Go, Miles!
This is when that meme comes in with like the left, right, left, right, left, right.
You ready to finish this?
Almost.
Fight, Harry! Fight!
I can't. I'm done. You have to.
Kill us.
Never.
Harry! Please!
I'm done. Either way, Pete.
We still have time?
No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you. Let's heal the world, Pete. Together. We're in business! Now, Pete! Now! MJ!
I'm so sorry.
love you.
We did it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Give me some room. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I gotta try.
Oh, okay. One more try. One more go.
Thank you. Gotta get to the hospital.
Can you not give him your like anti-venom suit and it probably cures him?
Harry,
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
what have you done? What have you done to him? I'm sorry. I'm coming with you. Wait.
Why is he mad?
There are traces of brain activity, but his chances of coming back are very slim.
Just keep him alive.
Was this when he tells Osborn that he's Spider-Man, so he doesn't try to come back as Green Goblin? Damn, you'd think he would wait until he would like leave to freak out.
Why? Get the G serum ready. ASAP.
Really? You're gonna make him the Green Goblin?
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart. But we somehow kept going. We battled sickness, evil, cataclysm. We are tired, anxious, stressed, numb. But we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but what is normal? What if it no longer exists? Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you? In this ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope you'll join me on this journey. This has been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal. Episode 1, done.
Nice. I don't know.
Ooh, are these good to go?
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
Okay.
It has molasses in it.
Yum, I'll take those.
Thanks again for the donation, Peter.
Pete.
Aw.
Have you talked to Miles about?
Not yet.
You ready?
Miles, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I mean, I have been talking to you all the time. It's great to talk. So many good talks. I just haven't been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete,
Wait, let me start again.
I got this. All of it. Go be Peter Parker for a while.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
I can handle it. As long as I can still call you for advice.
You don't need it.
Maybe not now, but there'll come a time.
I'm here for you. Always.
Big bro. See you.
Aw. I know people were not super happy about this ending, but To be fair, I don't think Peter said he's ever like full on retiring. They're just being Peter Parker for a while, doing some stuff for him. It's not like the city always needs two unless something gigantic happens. So, I like this game a lot. I do feel like I have gripes with it like everybody else. Like the suits, it felt like we were getting a new suit like every other chapter. I mean, that's not fine. But it really did feel like you started the game, got a new suit. Sooner or later you got the symbiote suit. Cool. Then Miles got his new suit. And people were like, he just got a new one in the last game. Why does he need a new one now? And then Peter gets the anti-venom suit. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many suits we're getting. But this game was great. It is a good game. I know some people beat it really fast. I know one of my friend beat it in like 16 hours. Now, valid, if you do all like the story back to back to back to back, and then do the side quests, I can fully believe that this game can only take about 20 hours. For me, I definitely think it has taken more time. But I also didn't play it like back to back to back to back. So like I could not tell you. I was very curious on who that was for a second, but I'm like, that's Tombstone. This game took me a little bit more than 20 hours. So far, from what I can see, it took me about like 24 hours, which isn't bad. And I'm not even done with the game. That's just what I see off my recording and what I can see off my YouTube like playlist. But I really hope Norman Osborn isn't trying to make Harry the new Green Goblin. I mean, I don't know when the DLC came out for the first Spider-Man game, but if they do release DLC, I hope it's like Green Goblin DLC. That'd be cool. Because there's not really been a Green Goblin yet. There hasn't been a mention of it. And if it's supposed to be Norman Osborn, then it's either going to be Harry Osborn and Norman, or just Harry. I will say the action sequences, though, Insomniac really knows how to make their like Spider-Man sequences, like having him fight a big dude, like big monster, and then going around through him like a spider, and like those action shots. Of course, towards the end of the game, it feels way more like there was a lot more of that than there was whatever. And I also don't feel like it's wrong they necessarily made the Venom the main campaign for this game, being like, this is all the advertisements, this is him, like this is Venom, then make more than half the game not about him. I don't think it's wrong, but it definitely did feel weird be thinking that Venom was gonna be like first thing, second thing, third thing, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, there's no Venom until about halfway through the story when you finally get the suit. And of course, maybe because my pacing was different than like normal, because I definitely did side quests and then did the thing. That's how I played the first game too. I would do all the side stuff until I would get to the main story where it was like, you gotta do this to move on. I felt like the cat was purring. Yeah. Always have Norman Osborn looking at somebody, huh?
What do you want?
The Spider-Men. You know who they are, don't you?
Why?
They ruined my son.
Good. We all have to experience loss. Even you, Norman.
What are you writing?
The final chapter.
Okay. I do hope they don't like if they do make a third game, cool. I do hope they make some DLC for this game. I will definitely come back to it. Okay. I don't want to skip it, but the music needs to come down. So that's some live editing for you. It's loud for me too. I do like to give credit to where credit is due, and so I like to watch this, but I can't have that. That's very copyright song, even though I'm on a streamer mode. Yeah, I would prefer to make that a DLC and then make a third game. Maybe something a bit more, if they even do make a third game. Because, like, yeah, they clearly are leading, like, hey, we're gonna make a third one. That's probably going to be like the Green Goblin or something, which feels kind of weird. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe make the best villain for last, I guess, is how they're looking at it. And I wonder, I'm surprised they didn't make like a little nod to being like, look, the symbiote's still around. And technically, they are leading to a bunch of stuff coming back for DLC or third game. Like Carnage, the symbiote turned red when Cletus took it. I believe his name's Cletus. Yeah. If it is the third game, then so be it. If it's if it's DLC, that'd be cool. And like I said, people weren't happy because they were like, Peter Parker retired. I'm like, I don't think he has said to go be Peter Parker for a while. And it's like, that just means he could be like Spider-Man like once or twice a week, and then Miles is doing his patrols every day, or like maybe he's just like doing it like whenever he feels like he needs to stretch out or whatever. And then like when a like big city event comes, that's when he comes swinging back in. Like, I don't know, I didn't take that as him retiring. I felt like he was taking a break from being Spider-Man, not quitting, not retiring. And it's like, I mean, yes, he's retiring the mantle, but he's just more like, hey man, you got this. You were just as good. And he probably didn't need to worry about it. Yeah, Cletus Cassidy. Which was nice. That was cool. They're thinking every voice actor, by the way. That's what this list is. At least a Japanese voice actor. I don't know if they're gonna do it for everybody. I might start skipping. But if there is like another cutscene, because I didn't know about that cutscene. I will be honest, I didn't. I didn't know about the retirement cutscene, but I wasn't too worried about it. Other than that, like I was more or less like what I saw was the first time seeing it. Good game though. It is a good game. And we are gonna do the last EMF thing as soon as this ends. Which it looks like it's coming to an end, possibly. Or not. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't mind doing cuts or credits. I do like to show the support. Show your support, run the credits. Even if you're not, it's like I always sit through the credits at the end of movies, even if I know there's no cutscene. Because most movies don't go for a second. I just like to be like, I'm showing my appreciation by sitting here for the whole entire movie. Except when I'm at home, I don't do that. That's not true. If it's a new movie I haven't seen, I'll do it. But if it's not a new movie, I'm definitely just like skipping. I'm like, I've already done this once. Yeah, I also just like don't know what to talk about right here. It just becomes a point where like, yes, I'm sitting here waiting for the credits to end. Now, do I hope if they do make DLC for this game and it's like some like little things or like little enemies or what have you, and they're like, it's just gonna be Miles, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I do hope they don't make the next game just about Miles. Solely because, like, they each got their own game, and now they got a combined game. Don't make it one-off again. It's like there's not really a purpose for that. And I know a lot of people were upset that, like, Miles Morales' game felt like more of a DLC than, like an actual game, but there's a lot to do in that game too. I might go buy it and just like platinum it just so I have all the Spider-Man games platinum, but like it really wasn't like it's its own game, it's its own story. Sure, they might have sold it at a lower price just because like the time it came out, where it was like I think it was like maybe a couple months after Spider-Man 1. And it was in between the PS5 and PS4 area, so they weren't wanting to raise the price yet, but they weren't really wanting to sell it at a full game. And maybe they didn't put as much time into it. They basically, because my friend who doesn't play these games doesn't like the look of these games because he's like, it's a Spider-Man game. There's nothing new. It's set in the same city, set in the same place, and it's like, well, yes, it's Spider-Man. The whole point of it. It's set in New York. He's like, but the map didn't change from last time. It's like, you're right. It like just got slightly bigger, and you can explore more New York. Okay. I don't want to skip that. Like this is probably like 10 minutes solely of credits. It really is. Insomniac does really good work. I hope they do release another new original title or Sunset Overdrive 2, because people really like that game. It was a good game. I kind of wish I did more side quests for it instead of just doing the main mission. But that was like when I was still getting into open world games. And so I wasn't really wanting to do all the side quests. Now I don't mind. If I'm doing it for like myself, I don't. So I do hope they make a second one of those games, and maybe if it's a PS5 exclusive, that's fine. Or if it's like a both, because it's not the first kind of game that would get like one like console exclusive, then moved over to the second ones after a while. But I do know Insomniac did sign an agreement to be like a sole Sony exclusive gaming for a while, so but I do hope they release more games, because like they've been on the good game grind as of late. Like Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2. I can't remember other games they released, but like those 4 games back to back and just all of them being like knockouts, that's like the game company, right? I had to do a little cough there. Yeah, what is, and they're also working on Wolverine in development. So they're working. So I looked up Insomniac Games. I'm on their games, and it's like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Remastered, Wolverine, and that's just like Marvel stuff. And then of course Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank. Okay. And then they did the remaster of Ratchet and Clank. All these other games I have not seen. Oh, they had Song of the Deep, but I don't really think that was like a first title kind of game. Yeah, see, they've just been knocking it out of the park with games as of late. Plus, like, who knows, the Wolverine game. You know what game I should really play on for the channel, just as like a one-off. I mean, every game's a one-off technically, but I should really play Deadpool, because not ironically, I say ironically, but I'm pretty sure I'm using it wrong in this circumstance. I am wearing Marvel stuff. Like, I didn't realize it until I took a break from recording earlier. It's all one big long session, by the way. It's like 6 hours so far, like 5 hours and 40 minutes. And I went to go check the mail because I'm like waiting on some stuff, because a little side gripe here while we wait for the credits to end. I like the PS5 controller. It's actually very comfy. Yeah, it sits in the hand well. Does all this. I do not like the thumbsticks. I'm very not complaining. I just don't like the way they feel. Luckily in this game, I don't really have to feel like I'm doing it, but like in Dark Souls and Bloodborne and those kind of games, when I feel like I need to have my hand, or Call of Duty. Let's say I'm playing a first-person shooter game on this title, on this platform, PS5. I would definitely get some Game Freaks, and I have. That's when I went to go check the mail, because I ordered them off the internet, off of the Amazons. And I was like, to get like more thumb grips, not like the razors, just like simple covers, and because I feel like my hands slide, my thumbs slide off those thumbsticks, because almost every one of my controllers except for my Xbox Elite, because I feel like they know how to make a controller. Also, it might be because like these are concave and convex, and so my hand doesn't sit in, my thumb doesn't sit in it, it sits like on top, and then so when I'm moving stuff, it like comes loose, and so my hand's not as grippy. Other than that, the PS5 controller is great. But I went to go check the mail anyways on like one of my breaks. Just like get up and move, because sitting here recording for 6 hours is kind of a lot, you know. So you gotta get up. I've done a couple breaks. You guys haven't even noticed, because it's just bam, done, instant cut for you guys, because it's a pause. I'm able to pause. Anyway, so I got up, went and checked the mail, and I looked down, and I'm wearing Deadpool pajama pants and a Deadpool t-shirt, and I'm like, huh. I'm playing Spider-Man, but wearing all Deadpool stuff. So I might do that one-off game. I do know it's kind of cringe, I should say. Like, it's not a bad game, but I do know it's just kind of like, go through the levels, shoot him, and he makes jokes, and it's kind of like those jokes may have not aged well. I don't even know if that game aged well, but I do know like there's like X-Men stuff in there and what have you, and so yeah, they didn't make that game actually. Insomniac didn't make that game. I forgot where I was going with this. besides just saying like Insomniac makes games, because I think I remembered Wolverine coming out, and he's like in that game, I think, and all you're doing is slapping him, and then. But there's also like X-Men's games that did a poor man, dudes. There's just some games where you really want to be good. Like most are probably superhero games, but these are probably the first superhero games that like did well, like really, really well. Like, 'cause I think most Spider-Man games do well, as long as it had like good like swinging around and this, that, and the other. But yeah. These credits have been going forever. Good. This, apparently, it took a lot to get this game across the world. Studio IT in Diego. I said, almost want to say San Antonio, but that's in Texas. San Diego's in California. For real, like what? Like I understand, like good. It's good they're thanking all these people in the credits, but fuck, these credits are long as shit. Like it's not the like it's just one of those things where you kind of like leave on. Also, before I forget, I didn't notice the game audio is fine. There's no song anymore. Okay. I did want to beat this game today. I'm glad I did. Normally, I just don't sit down and record for 6 hours just because it's a long time, and I typically like to do this. But I did want to get into more other games that are older, and there's not much games coming out now. And besides this game, Minecraft, and Legend of Zelda, I just need to kind of finish my games currently. In Legend of Zelda, it's taking forever. I know. It's almost coming up on the year date. Like I know it's like 5 or 6 months away for that game to be on its year thing. But I've almost been playing that game for a year. Came out what, like March, May? I'm still on it. This game came out October, and it took me about a month and so to beat it. Other than that, it wasn't too bad. I think I'm just gonna speed up this section. So I'll see you guys when it gets back. Okay. That pretty sure that yeah, those were like 30 minutes in by itself.
Haley, hi. I hope you're hungry. Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay? You worked so hard on it.
Oh, mom's being awkward. I love it.
Some guy in Harlem. Probably seen him volunteering in the city, helping out his city council mom, and trying to live up to his hero dad. Yeah. Yeah.
Aw. Aw. Look, they both get kisses at the end. Let me guess that's Genki. Oh no, it's her boyfriend.
Hi. Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Who the fuck is this guy?
This is my daughter, Cindy.
Who? I don't know who Cindy is. If you tell me it's like, oh, they're in the comics. Fuck, fine. Congratulations, you finished the main story, but both Peter and Miles are still available to continue the adventure. You can start fresh with the ultimate mode. All right. Speaking of Peter, ha ha ha.
What's up, New York?
That's a Spider-Man only, which is fine. That's what I want to complete. So yeah, those credits took about 30 minutes. If you sat through those, that means you had time to kill before the end of that game. Also, I have no idea who Sydney is.
Break time's over. What's this?
Harry wanted you to have this, Norman.
Thumb drive? They say you should never plug in a drive of unknown origin. But I know Norman, I think.
It's crazy he has one of these things in here.
Peter! I put this together for you because I knew when we got through this crazy time, whenever we got through it, I wanted you to have these. And I wasn't positive I'd be here to give them to you myself.
Harry.
After the Emily May Foundation was destroyed by Craven's hunters, I went to see what I could recover before it got boarded up. In the box, you'll find a piece of bark from my mom's tree, and one of May's blossoms. And I thought, if you gene splice them together, we might get a hardy enough plant to produce seeds.
Wow. Well, okay.
So we need one of each. Let's start with the plant. This some water in there. Got some sun. Got an H as well. And I have to restart because nothing matches at this point. I mean, I can move this over here. Nothing still matches at this point. Okay. Okay. Still nothing. Right? Yeah. No. Huh. Well, this should go here then. No. Not available. There we go.
I knew you could do it, Pete. Now, you know those little bee drones we salvaged from the field studies? We just leveraged their relocation data sets to plant those seeds around the city.
You're some kind of genius, Harry Osborn. Let's get those bees working.
I know. It'll be years before we see the results. And who's to say where you and I will be a week from now, let alone years from now. Which is why I did this simulation to show you. So Emily and May will live on in the city, and of course, in us. I love you, Pete. I really do. And I know the Foundation didn't end up going the way I'd hoped, but there's still no one I'd rather have tried it with. I bet by the time you get this, we'll have already started a new Foundation. Just me and you. From scratch. Go us.
Go us.
Oh, one last thing. I got a little something for you. Wear it in good health. Love you.
What's the point of the suit? I'm sorry, but like for real, what's the point of the suit? That's cool though. That's like now the thing. To the max. Purchase all gadgets, armor. Purchase all. Hell yeah. Not what I wanted. Suits. It's like I'm going into like, because like Miles has one of these suits, right? I thought he did. Yeah, he has one similar. He just looks kind of weird. And also, why would you get this so early compared to Peter? Well, all I really have left are like little side things for me to do. And I do plan on doing them. But until then, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, everything in that good nature. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Whatever game I decide to play. It's probably Demon's Souls. Gonna be on the PS5 for a while. And then I'm probably gonna, after Demon's Souls, if not depending on when I complete Zelda, move over to Mass Effect 2. And after that, who knows? I don't know how far. I knew I had like the end of this year planned out / start of next year. Other than that, I have no idea. So I will catch you guys later.
No problem.